Welcome to the Lifestyle Medicine Update. I'm Dr. James Meschino. A 2020 German study has brought to light the health benefits of a vegan and vegetarian diet, but it's also exposed the risk of developing certain nutrient deficiencies when subscribing to these increasingly popular dietary practices. To paraphrase their opening remarks, the researchers comment that in recent years, the interest in a vegan diet, which means avoiding foods of all animal origin, has been growing steadily in Germany. Currently, approximately 6 million German citizens follow a vegetarian diet and almost 1 million a vegan diet where there's no food of animal origin, including no dairy and no eggs. Now, the German population is about 83 million, so almost 8.5% of the population there are vegetarians or vegans. In Canada, it's a little over 9% of the population. Now, as they comment, data from the Seventh-day Adventist Health Study in the United States have shown positive effects of these diets, these vegan, vegetarian diets, against the development of obesity, high blood pressure, diabetes, and cardiovascular mortality in males. In addition, a recent meta-analysis of all the studies showed that a vegetarian diet is associated with a reduced risk of ischemic heart disease and cancer compared to meat eaters, even after adjusting for key confounding factors such as smoking and body mass index. They conclude a meat-free diet would be desirable regarding the health of the entire population. Furthermore, reduced consumption of foods of animal origin could contribute to ensuring food security in the future and combating climate change. However, as healthy as a vegan and vegetarian diet might be, it can also make it difficult to acquire desirable levels of all the vitamins and minerals required to maintain the health of all our organs and tissues. As such, these German researchers investigated the dietary intake, basic laboratory parameters, vitamin status, and trace mineral status of 36 vegans and 36 omnivores. So omnivores are people that eat meat. Each group consisted of 18 men and 18 women aged 30 to 60 years old. So the results showed that among vegans, they had lower blood concentrations of vitamin B2, vitamin B3, vitamin E, vitamin A, selenium, and zinc, as well as reduced excretion of iodine and calcium in 24-hour urine samples compared to omnivores or meat eaters. Now, most vegans are aware that they're at risk for a vitamin B12 deficiency, and thus most vegans take vitamin B12 supplements to adjust for this fact. And in the German study, a lot of the vegans were taking vitamin B12 supplements. But they may not be aware of other nutrient deficiencies that they are prone to, such as vitamin B2, B3, vitamin E, vitamin A, selenium, and zinc, and calcium, as this study demonstrated, and other studies have shown similar findings. Now, vegans also tend to have lower vitamin D blood levels unless they take a vitamin D supplement. In this study, the higher level of parathyroid hormone found in the urine of vegans was suggestive of insufficient calcium intake as well, which increases risk of osteoporosis. Now, vegans in Germany also show a high prevalence of iodine deficiency, where the use of iodized table salt is voluntary. In Canada, iodized salt is mandatory to guard against iodine deficiency, so iodine deficiency in North America is not as common a problem compared to what you see in the German population. So what can we conclude from all of this? Well, evidence is quite convincing that a more plant-based diet is helpful in preventing many degenerative diseases, including many types of cancer and heart disease. But you have to be prudent in how you approach it by including daily consumption of a wide variety of vegetables, legumes, fruit, and nuts, and I would also suggest the inclusion of soy products unless you're allergic or sensitive to them. But even then, taking a high-potency multiple vitamin and mineral supplement makes sense to guard against vitamin, mineral, and trace mineral deficiencies that are common in vegans and to some degree among vegetarians. For those avoiding dairy products, ensuring adequate calcium intake from other calcium-fortified foods and/or supplements makes good sense to help prevent osteoporosis, which is a very common problem in our society. And for anyone living above or below the 40th degree latitude, it's critical to know your blood vitamin D level, and it's very likely that you're going to need 600 to 1,000 IUs of vitamin D each day from supplementation to get your blood level into the desirable range, which is above 75 nanomoles per liter. So a more plant-based diet is certainly desirable. But this study and others show that you have to guard against certain nutrient deficiencies if you're going to go down this path. A high-potency multiple vitamin and mineral supplement is a strong consideration in this regard. So I've included the study reference in the text below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.